Hello and welcome to Market Wrap with Raja. Today is the 26th of January 2021, and I'm wishing you all a very happy Republic Day. Well, the markets have gone haywire right now, and the bullish momentum suddenly seems to have a very big jolt. जैसे कि अगर आपने देखा होगा जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा पिक्चर में everyone were having a very good time, they were doing what they wanted to do, they were having a great time. That's how the bulls were behaving, they were having a gala time, buying on dips, etc etc. लेकिन अब क्या हो गया है कि बेयर्स आ गए रूम में और एकदम बुलंद आवाज के साथ they are now shouting back at the bulls. So what we are seeing right now is a rampage, and the kind of bears clawing back to gain some territory is definitely not going away. And as I'm recording this video, I'm seeing that the SGX is already knocking on the doors of 14,000. क्या ये 14,000 का जो लेवल है टूट जाएगा और क्या फिर हम 14 साल की वनवास में वापस चले जाएंगे? Let's not think about all those negative aspects. Let's just concentrate on what's happening. We have to see whether the 14,000 will hold or the 14,000 will fold. But that's something which we have to see in the days to come. And as we are heading down into the January expiry, it's surely boiling down into a pot boiler because the bears are definitely sniffing some bit of recovery here from their side, and the bulls are going to sweat it out right now. So let's go into the charts and find out. But before we head there, we had spoken about option pain area, which is around 14,300. वहां तक आकर निफ्टी was trying to recover. 31,300 was a zone on the bank nifty. But now looking at the way SGX is panning out, we are definitely looking at some bit of pressure building up around those areas, and that's going to be a key point to watch out for. Well, on Monday, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, they all try to drum up some positive momentum, and we were having a lot of expectations from Reliance, but Reliance did not come to the forefront, and in fact had a huge disappointment. So now getting into the other results, well, the result season is definitely coming out with some decent numbers, but then the overall environment is not supporting it. So it's going to be a mix of a very lukewarm environment and the bears trying to get in their hold. So a lot of volatility out there. So what would be my advice? My advice to you guys would be to have a hold on buy side as well as the short side. But then those of you who are watching this video for the first time, my advice first for you would be to go and hit on the like button and also go and hit on the subscribe button so that you are part of my video journey and also get to know about the journey of the Nifty and Bank Nifty, because that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today in this video. So let's go right in and find out what are those levels. Is are we going to head out into unknown territory, or are we still having some ray of hope for the bullish camp? Let's go right in. As I first take a look at the Nifty chart, I have been pointing out that yes, there is a bit of support around the 11,275 zone, which was the support zone of the pitchfork. The gap area around 11,400 had been viciously violated, and now 400 to 375 was violated, and now we are down to the last leg of support around 11,230. So now if this was going to be given away, right, you can see here that there is a nice ascending trend line here, and the nice ascending trend line is clearly identifying that yes, there is possibility of some hope emerging. But then the way the SGX has panned out, there is clearly a gap down opening, largely based on the global cues. We are going to be having a tough morning tomorrow. So now once there is a gap down opening, what are we looking at and where should we be concentrating on? That's going to be the key focus area right now in this discussion. You can see here that the RSI is also seen slipping. So yes, there could be an expectation towards moving to the downside. RSI has now dipped into the neutral zone. Now, whether it will recover from here seems to be a challenge right now. And what are we seeing in terms of the prices? We are looking at this small body candle area. If you can see here, there is this small body candle area here, that is somewhere around 14,000. So 14,000 is this small body candle area here, and this small body candle area would be the area of contention. Well, now once the bearishness steps up beyond this support trend line, you can see here it had a rebound from here in December. There was a hope of recovery again from the same support zone, but then that's not going to happen, and we are now going to test 14,000. So 14,000 will be a crucial mark. So my support zone for tomorrow would be around 13,950 to 14,050. That would be a good support zone, and Nifty should hold out to those support zone, because even right into the closing sessions of a Monday, despite being a trading holiday, we had the bearishness in Nifty stepping up. So it clearly said that there is some bearish pressure building in. Now, if I just shift this chart to a hourly chart, let's see what do we have on the cards. So on the hourly charts, the trend has already been broken. You can see here that the trend has broken, and if we were to zoom in a little bit, yes, the next set of supports is emerging around here. So if I could take the help of the patterns here, so let me just remove this, right? And let me just go for a pattern study. If I go for a pattern study on the intraday Nifty, I can see that it's almost as a nice double top here, and right now you are seeing a double top formation. So this double top formation which you are seeing right now, and if there is a breakdown, so that target zone is emerging around 13,800. So the first stop would be around 13,950, and if the bearishness continues, the next stop is around 13,800. That is the pattern target. So I am looking at a pattern target possibility around 13,800, where the next set of support lies, and that's somewhere around here. So you have got a pattern target at somewhere around 13,800. You have also got a possibility of the first leg of support, which is around 13,950. So 13,950 and 13,800 looks to be a good support area as we step into the coming few days before the expiry. So that's the scene on Nifty on the charts. There is a clear indication of bearishness as we enter the day tomorrow. So now if I go and quickly take a look in our friend Neo Trader, you can see here right now the levels of the support zone around 14,210 to 14,244 is a nice confluence zone. As you can see on the screen, this particular support zone of the S1 of intraday and multi-day is going to be broken. So once that is broken, you got to find out some new level of supports. So new level of supports, the immediate one is coming around 13,950. Spoken to you about this. 13,950 is coming as the next level of support. So that is our S3. So that should be the target for going into the markets tomorrow. Now, if it were to breach, you have got your 13,750 here. So 13,750 here is the next level of support. So 13,750 on the downside, and 950, and then 750 to 800 on the downside. So you have got two levels to watch out for. Well, on the upside, Nifty still has a long way to go. So the first level, which like I showed you, would be this key level around 14,250. That would be the key testing level as we enter the forthcoming sessions of Nifty. So this is the scenario on Nifty. Nifty is definitely poised to go more to the downside, and the momentum is definitely favoring the bears as we enter the prior day before the expiry. Now let's go into Bank Nifty. Lovely movements being seen here, and you can see here that even in Bank Nifty, it is now threatening to break this support zone. So Bank Nifty has actually given a nice pullback here. You can see here the steady pullback, as you can see on the charts. It has come down and it is testing this zone right now. So right now 31,300 is the zone which we are talking about. And this particular zone, okay, this particular zone is where the bank nifty could rest, and this is an important zone. You can see here first in the December there were some small body candles here somewhere around 31,000. When that got broken off, it held quite well, and 30,800 to be precise. And you can see here the nifty is continuous, bank nifty is continuously holding on to this level, and it also moved above the 70 mark in the RSI. So now we are seeing that at this juncture the bank nifty is trying to hold on to the 31,000 zone. It took a while to break above 31,000. It's now taking some time to hold back at 31,000. But if this level were to given up, then the next zone could be around 29,300. So yes, there is a very big drop if this 31,000 zone is going to be broken. So those who are expecting to go short in bank nifty, be wary of these zones. So once 30,500 is given away, you have a 1,500 point drop potential possibility decline in bank nifty. And the way the momentum is getting set up and the way the trends are getting built, it is definitely indicating that yes, the markets are not in a good space right now. So we should definitely consider going for some shorting opportunities. Well, this was not something which I used to say few weeks ago because the trend was intact, everything was in place. But then समय के साथ व्यू भी बदलना चाहिए. So this is what I'm saying right now. You guys got to now look at shorting possibilities because bears are definitely in the game, right? So before I conclude about the whole indices analysis, let us see now how in Bank Nifty we can identify the right set of supports. We have seen here that these levels are looking good to be an important support zone as far as the daily charts are concerned. So if I again dip down into the intraday charts, similar to what we did in Nifty, you can see here that around this zone, around 31,000, there are some lower shadows being formed here, and it is very evident that this zone is going to be an important zone. So now when we are stepping into the next 2 days for ahead of the monthly expiry, this level is very critical. So now let us move into our friend Neo Trader and find out what does he have in store for us in terms of some solution. So you can see here again, similar to what we saw in Nifty, there was a confluence zone of the S1 around 14,250. You are seeing here right now on the bank nifty 31,000 to 31,050 again as a confluence zone. So now if this level were to be given away in tomorrow's session, you can see a decline towards lower levels. And what would those lower levels be? It could be anywhere from 30,600, where there is a nice confluence zone at S3. So you can have a nice drop all the way till 30,650, which is a nice confluence zone which is emerging as a target zone for tomorrow. So from the way the markets are panning out and from the way Bank Nifty is getting set up, you can expect a drop into this confluence zone. And from there, if the market is able to recover, it would be something to watch out for. But then Bank Nifty is much more weaker than Nifty, and this is something which we are anticipating for the day tomorrow. When we do an assessment, we will take a look at how the levels have panned out. So सब लेवल्स को देखते हुए एक बात साफ जाहिर है कि मार्केट में बैरिशनेस है और कल एक गैप डाउन की अपेक्षा है, एंड वी गॉट टू सी वेदर द गैप डाउन इज गोइंग टू रियली टेक the indices to those levels. So that could be something to watch out for. So right now 14,000 is a key level on Nifty, 31,000 is a key level on Bank Nifty, and they are definitely going to be tested. So we got to see if it breaks down from there, whether Nifty will travel all the way till 13,800, which is an expected pattern based target. And on the confluence zone side, you on Bank Nifty, like I showed you, 30,650. So these are some levels to watch out for as we step into the day. And as we are looking into the markets, this is a kind of analysis which I keep doing and I keep sharing with you. I hope you liked what I shared, and I'm sure that you'll be sharing this video with as many people as possible, because this kind of structured analysis is not done on the internet. Thank you for watching this video. This is Raja Venkatraman signing off. I'm the co-founder of NeoTrader and also your trading influencer. Been in the markets for more than 15 years, happily married with a loving wife and an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy.